getting difficult to see.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
There's another plant over there, so I kind of like to get over there if I can, but I can't from here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to rappel down.
Come on, then.
Yeah, those ones are easy pretty much no matter what you do.
Find a way, we will cross.
Ah, okay. I saw the steam and I was worried, is that something that you end up getting injured from? There it is. Okay. That was a mistake. Okay, so I activated this thing, but there wasn't too much to it, so I'm just going to continue on from here. We must continue climbing.
These things go sideways, too.
Interesting. Yep, that was nearly a fail. Wow. I'm so impressed that, again, it survived everything. Oh, it's all the way from over there. Wow. Okay. So there's that. I'm not going to fight those guys yet. I'm more concerned with what's going on with this part. Oh, God's sake. It's another one of those where I spent ages looking for how to get to a higher platform.
Should cut off the vent up there.
That's all it was. Okay. So you are going on this weird detour to be able to try and make it happen.
Things don't look too stable.
Nice.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
So how does it work? We can grab now. Okay, that was ambitious, but well done. Okay. Nice. Cool. So this isn't how I thought I had to go through this bit. I thought it was a much easier way to get Aratak and Orea back, but I guess this is how you do it. Definitely a bit more convoluted than I would have liked for just to do something so simple, but we'll deal with it. Jump onto this and then back onto the side. Again, it's deceptive. It makes you think that that's the jump you've got to make, but it's not. There we go. Good job.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
I swear, if this is something I do wrong here. Alright, here we go. Assuming this is it. Okay. So that took a bit longer than I would have liked, but we got there. My assumption is I can just jump down here, right? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Sorry it took so long, guys. Let's get back on track.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Last goodbye.
One last exchange with Anita. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will CYAN. And I've got to tell her that too.
Yeah, that's one we're definitely got to see. I mean, I'm glad I've got most of the Frozen Wild stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is a long one, but I feel like it's got to be worth reading, so let's get to it. After I put the pieces together about the swarm, there's a million things I could have done. Contemplated my own death, contacted everyone I've ever known and loved, gotten drunk. But, of course, being me, I obsessed about whether or not I should text Anita. Whatever resistance is being mounted against the war machines, she's part of it. Who am I then to bother her? Would she even be able to respond? If she's dealing with the military, would her communications be monitored? But she saved me the trouble. Gotta admit, I was a little disappointed when her message didn't consist of, "I will always love you." Instead, she wanted data samples from CYAN's confidential log, the one that pertains to emotional responses. Under any other circumstances, I would have refused. The very thing we had tried to keep secret for years, and she wants to share it? But I sent the log, because she wouldn't ask if she didn't need it. I can't understand why, though. Sounds like she's helping to develop an AI, but how could that possibly help stop the swarm? I guess I'll never know. There was so much I wanted to say to her, but none of it seemed fair. I'm guessing she has her hands full trying to save the world, and frankly, I remember that feeling. In the end, I settled for an ineffectual confirmation, hoping against hope that she would cast aside my fears. Nope. Kenny, is it as bad as I think it is? Anita, worse. Go be with your sister, and tell CYAN that I said goodbye. So that's it. Untold destruction awaits. Billions of lives. My own, my family's. And yet my mind keeps coming back to Anita. I'll never see her again. Feel her touch. Hear her voice. No final embrace. No closure. That desire to end things properly, that need, shames me when I think about my dithering over CYAN. I've gone over every possible scenario, every possible version of the speech, trying to predict how she'll react when I tell her, well, what I need to tell her. But that's the thing. I can't predict her reaction for one very simple reason. She's human, in every way that matters. I've just got to be there for her, to give her the moment she needs. Just like the rest of us, it's the very least she deserves.
One last exchange with Anita.
Damn. So there it is. That's what you call obsession, man. Even when the world is ending, she's all he can think about. Blast in the past. To Joshua from Isla. Josh, sweetie, I hope all's fine with you and your mum. We really should keep in better touch. I've taken a post in New Zealand. With that program they've got for young people returning to the country, they want to be absolutely certain it's safe. At the moment I'm making a survey of the caldera at Taupo. Blast from the past indeed. At any rate, I don't know if you already saw in the Wyoming News Holo, but remember that fellow Dodd Blevins? Of course you do. Well, they finally found what became of him. I've copied the good bit below. Hugs and snocks. So, this is the fate of Blevins. Let's read it. Spring thaw reveals body of missing man. The retreat of the winter snows has brought closure to a missing person case that went unsolved for nearly 15 years. Human remains identified as those of Dodger Dodd Blevins, who disappeared in 2046, were located at Purple Mountain inside the former Yellowstone National Park. The previously undiscovered body emerged on Purple Mountain as a result of meltwater flows after an unusually warm winter. It was discovered by Faro servitors conducting a survey of the terrain. Authorities believe that the cause of death was an accident involving an antique vehicle designed for winter travel. Wow. Really? After all of that? Fish. Okay, now this sounds like a transformer.
voice of the demon.
Yeah. Sounds like one of the old Optimus Primes. Damn. I forget which film it was. Was it like Sentient Prime or something? Like one of the OG primes that they bring back to life or something? Sounds like his voice. Okay, fine.
The altar. Desecrate.
Right. Nice, 14 of 14. I'm glad I got those. Now then. As Acting Chief Digital Security Officer and Interim AI Administrator for the Firebreak Project, I hereby state to have updated the orbicular pattern for the CYAN regulatory AI on 17th of September 2064 according to procedure, to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with the previous updates, after the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be pathed to establish a flow between adjacent intact nodes, to then connect back with the source node. Yeah, that was a mouthful to read. Have I filled up the resources again? Oh, okay, good. Looks like the end.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both.
I do have one more thing that I can use here. Yeah, why not? I'll probably forget to use it or I'll fail to use it somehow, but that's fine.
But we have to find out.
Right, I think that's all the supplies I can pick up from here pretty much. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it again.
Possible security threat detected.
Oh god, don't time it, man. Don't put me under pressure like that.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
Yeah, Prime is not happy.
Security threat confirmed.
But yeah, this is not right. How do we get this one to work? So we can kind of work a little bit backwards here, because this is the only way that this one can work, or the inverse of this, I guess. Like this. Maybe this is a quicker way to make it work. Hold on. Nah, that wouldn't work. Yeah, so I was right the first time. It has to finish like this. So then we have to plan the rest of it according to that, I guess. I think. So... send this over to here. Yep. Bit of that. Yep.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Orea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Orea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraints. One has been exposed, but I am improving the system.
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
All right, let's do it. The finale. I don't think there's much. I'm gonna. I'll probably get the rope caster back, I think. For now. And I'll make sure I'm prepped and ready. Okay.
Keep moving towards the core.
I mean, the thing about the cores is they're fairly small areas, so if we do get like double...
Whatever CYAN did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Yeah, so if we get like 2 Thunderjaws or something in there, it's going to be very interesting. Even 1 Thunderjaw is going to be horrible in there. Not even. I don't think this is the right way to even get across, is it? I mean, it does look like there's higher ledges. No. Not really sure. These guys aren't saying much either. Just try and get down here. Damn. Ah, there it is.
Okay, CYAN said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Destroy or override the control tower.
I either need to destroy this thing or override it.
Okay. So far, Making a run for it and just doing it hasn't been so bad. I mean, it's not even being guarded. So I think this one probably works differently and it triggers it off once you do it. So let me take some time here. At least there's plenty of room off to the side, so if there is something bigger and we can rope cast and stuff, we'll be able to get some distance. Okay, lots of plus 60% plants too. Right, I'm just going to get going. And hope for the best. Let's do it. Here we go.